seen a child sit so still or look so old.
She seems sad. Perhaps the first coming nursery. Mary never looks out the nurse's pretty ways. What a nightmare it must have been for the girl to wander up to bed in the middle of a party and wake up the next morning and find her parents all dead. Here are the papers and her death certificates and all. Her father was captain in my regiment and a great man he was too. We're all very sorry.
Thank you, Major.
Yes, ma'am. Heaven turn to you.
Well, I suppose you'd like to know a little bit about where you're going.
Would I?
But don't you care about your new home?
It doesn't matter whether I care or not.
Well, you're right not to care. Why you're being brought to miss away, I'll never know. Your uncle isn't going to trouble about you, that's for sure and certain. He doesn't trouble himself about anyone. He's a hunchback, you see, and a sour young man he was and got no good of all his money until you were married.
Do you know my little sister?
Her name was Lily. She was a pretty sweet thing, and he traveled the world to get her the blade of grass she wanted. Nobody thought she'd marry him, but marry him she did, and it wasn't for his money either. But then when she died...
How did she die?
It made him worse than ever. He travels most of the time now. It's his brother, Dr. Craven, that makes the decisions these days.
Is it always so ugly here?
It's a moor, miles and miles of wild land that nothing grows on but gorse and heather. Nothing lives on it but wild trees and ponies.
What is that awful howling sound?
It's the wind. They call it withering, that sound. But do you see there? That tiny light far across there? That'll be the gate it will.
For God's sake, Archie. The girl's parents are dead. She traveled 6,000 miles to get here. You are her guardian. The least you can do is be here to greet her.
I just can't, Neville. I wouldn't know what to say. I'll be outside.
Mary Lennox, this is Dr. Craven, your uncle's brother.
How do you do?
You're to take her to a room. I just want to see her.